Wow. I knew that was trouble.
Diddy gonna be coming
on transportation across state lines.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn this TV down because I just want to come and say, MrsNetra, I love your hair, but I'm mad. I'm watching CNN and they letting this Negro walk. I'm talking about I'm finna go up to New York and I got to do something. We got to do something.
About some stuff, y'all.
Well, hold on, let's talk about it. And I don't care, it's the perfect timing for me. Let's talk about it because of women like LittleTouch that change their fucking mind on the story. The story's not credible. They come to the internet. So next time, if old boy see how you acted, you're going against people that went on a plane on trips with you, went with you, was there to protect you. Now you came to the internet. Oh, it's a mess. They lying. I'm grown.
Brooklyn with the subscription.
Now know where you live.
Thank you.
You on the phone with him.
Thank you, Miss Aries, for the gift.
The next nigga that he open with their wit and don't hear because it ain't got nothing to do with him, and he say we gonna fuck you, and you run to the court. They gonna have all this stuff because people change their mind. Like you there for the entertainment, you
Thank you for subscribing.
You're getting the high heels, you getting flipped and flopped through the fantasy world. You doing all this, but then you want to run years later and say he great me.
Thank you,
so
Jasmine.
now we wonder how Diddy walking. How Diddy? Because Diddy got women acting like LittleTouch. Talk about it.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry because I was wanting to talk to you about this, but then I watching CNN and my mind got just boggled up. Like, are you serious? Okay, MrsNetra, they cussed me from head to toe this weekend over that. And you know, I had a few disputes with a few people in your defense because you did right, MrsNetra. And if I'm with my people, I got my people. You see, and if you see me somewhere and I'm looking crazy or I'm doing something that's not right or I'm drunk, pull me away, get me away, and I will appreciate you. I appreciate you for LT. I appreciate you for LT because I've had so many things. I've been laced, I've been raped, I've had a train ran on me, and this is a almost 49-year-old woman telling y'all this now, and I'm not ashamed of it because God, I'm here, I'm still alive to even tell the story. So you did just what any real woman would do. You see what I'm saying? And she's a liability. And I was on the
Say great.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Max with the subscriptions. Thank you.
TikTok shop.
I'm writing y'all names down so I'm keeping track of who's sending out the most subscriptions.
And, I watched T Money when she had the phone and you had the phone, and when you were walking off talking to her, when you got to the elevator, you was looking out for everybody. Because even when you got to the elevator, you had said, oh, everybody, you was trying to keep up with everybody. You was just doing what a real good woman would do. A good friend, a good sister, a good aunt, a good
that mama sisters kicked in. That's what that was.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
it wasn't like you was trying to little girl. You wasn't trying to little girl her. Even when you was like, okay, well, Curtis, y'all gonna stay behind, and I'm watching. Now I don't know what y'all do. You know, and you were just looking out.
Thank you for the guests watching. I see y'all.
This is for everybody. But if you are following somebody and they go live,
Mad Max going for the spot.
To go and watch that live like you know.
Right.
And you can replay that live.
Thank you, Mad Max Jerry.
So far, we got Mad Max in the lead to be the bailiff next week.
Walk up to her. I didn't go any further than that. But when I end this live today, I'm going to go back and look and see, because I can't remember if I was recording still. But I want to see if I can hear him say it.
T-Mac done joined the game. All right.
The phone.
T-Mac sent out 5.
Turn the camera around, and you could tell
who's going to be the bailiff next week.
No, it wasn't.
T-Mac, can you send me one, please?
On the dance floor.
Thank you for
and
the
then
guests.
You can see
Thank you,
different
Parrish.
things going on in the background.
Oh,
and
Mad Dog got a subscription.
Put the phone on her and then turn it back to the dance floor. That's what I kept saying, and I could see the man approach her on the dance floor. You could see him kissing on her. I saw all that on the video.
And Miss Princess, I would like to say this is exactly what I've always said, Miss Princess. I know they got plenty of blogs. They got plenty of blogs. I haven't checked into them because it's a touchy subject. And Miss Princess, whoever it was that cussed me out, they can say what they want to say. I'm standing 10 toes down on what I'm saying. MrsNetra did what a real woman would do. And if I'm out here in these streets with my people, I got.
One moment. So I seen someone in the audience ask how to be a bailiff. So the goal is whoever sends out the most subscriptions and whoever is the top gifter here today, those two people will be chosen to be a bailiff next week. Okay? So y'all understand court could get a little hectic, and I don't mind having security at the doors helping. So if you would like to help be a bailiff next week, send out subscriptions. Whoever is the
what about the most?
I'm sorry?
What about me, Bell Bell? What about the most consistent juror?
You know what? You can't talk too soon, Trina. You never know what I'm thinking. Don't worry about that.
Oh, look at me talking too much. Let me mute.
Yes. Gotta be patient. I pace these things for a reason. Give them a reason to come back, Trina. God damn. So, for those who missed it, just coming in, if you would like to be a bailiff, the way we're doing it, if you send out the most subscriptions, we will make you a bailiff. Okay, so T Mac, she said, you ain't got to tell me twice. All right? If you send out the most subscriptions and whoever is the biggest gifter by the time the live is over, those two people.
Hold on! T-Mac sold my main page too. I'm so sorry, Bell Bell. Let's go, T-Mac!
So yes, those two people will be chosen to be bailiffs, okay? So that's how we're going about it every week. So it gives you the opportunity, it gives new people opportunities to be a bailiff, okay? Oh shit, Mad Max. All right, so Mad Max, he's in the lead right now. So far, the top three, we got Brooklyn Gen X, Mad Max, and T-Max. So far, those three is trailing. Let's see who ends up taking the number one spot by the time court is over today. But so far, Mad Max.
Before we finish up, before we get.
Hey for the haters.
Hey, love.
Hey, Penny Polly. Hey, everybody.
Do nothing. What the heck?
Green bean.
Yep, two more spaces
Protecting the boxes today, so let's keep it together.
Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I see y'all dropping heavy. Thank you so much. Princess, I'm not sure who you are. One moment, y'all.
Ain't that Junior?
Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Anna.
Hey, Princess, are you a vlogger or?
Just a comment, cousin.
I don't think that meant to come up.
You want to come up to be a juror?
Yes.
Okay, your phone is a little low, but welcome to Accountability Court. We'll gladly have you.
Okay, thank you. I'll take my earphones out.
Okay,
You gotta take them off.
What's out, baby? Yeah, take them out.
Yeah,
Okay.
take them earpieces off, baby.
Okay, I
I see
will.
y'all dropping in for the vloggers, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Definitely send the gifts to the vloggers. Definitely want them to feel appreciated for the time that they take to record these clips. Ballhead activity, I'm not sure where she is at. She's another good one. These TikTok streets, a lot of them. Like, definitely want y'all to pour into these vloggers. Look, boom, there she go. Talking right up. These TikTok streets, definitely make sure y'all show love to these vloggers, y'all. We want them to feel appreciated. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Matter of
Especially
fact,
these TikTok streets.
And if you want me to drop some more bloggers and bloggers can come up, I would definitely do that. I much rather them. You know what? Look, let me go. No,
Yeah,
I won't come back over here no more, Bella, because this fuck shit that you got with her, and every time I come up in your panel, I get disrespected the way that I do. This won't work right here. She a trick ass whore, and I'll show you how she really is. I'm sick of this damn bitch. And thank you, but no thank you.
Oh my gosh, all I said was please.
I'm sick of this damn bitch. I'm sick of her. You ugly trick ass whore. I didn't even show your
You need to check
goddamn
the
child on
boxes.
my
The
video,
boxes.
but watch what I do on your ass.
Hold on. Cause I just said, listen, I definitely don't want the vloggers to feel unappreciated. Whatever issues y'all have amongst each other, understand something. Please try to keep y'all issues out of the courtroom, especially when we're trying to conduct the show. Trina, whatever disdain you have for the haters, I'm asking you to, or not even just her, just in general, I'm asking if you could just kind of leave that at the door, because I don't want people that come in to support me to feel away. For the haters, she's been here day one supporting the show. I don't want my supporters to feel some type of way. Everybody here is welcome. I go to everybody platform and show respect, and I'm simply
I
just asking.
do. All I said was one word. What happened?
But y'all don't get along, so understand that y'all don't get along. It's just best to just not say anything to her or anybody that you know is going to cause a trigger reaction. That's all I'm asking for. I don't ask for much, but for the
All
haters,
right.
I appreciate
I
that.
just am in
Yeah.
a good mood. But, hey, all right, baby, I'll do it for you.
So yeah, for the haters, if you hear, I do apologize. I do not want you to ever. I never had an issue. She doesn't get along with me. Okay, so Trina, she don't understand why you don't like her, but she feels
I
attacked
didn't even see the one just cuss me out. What the hell?
because she probably feels attacked. I don't want to speak for her, but based on how she reacted, she doesn't understand your energy towards her. So maybe she just wants you to dial it back a little bit, if that's
I
okay.
said one word.
For the haters, if you still here, I would like for
I
you
don't
to.
understand. What the heck?
You know, I do not want her feeling. I don't want nobody feeling away, especially when they're here to support the show and y'all been here. So I want everybody to feel welcome. I don't want nobody to feel
But you
they're
know
more.
what, Bella? No, hold it. Because I don't like that. She ain't nobody special. Me and Blaze be here every Sunday, and they always on us in the comments. We don't whine and cry and complain. It's messy talk. Everybody that's over here is not going to like you. You can either... all I said was please. I said one word. I said please. I said please. Now, look here. If you can't take the heat, keep your ass out the courtroom. Ain't nobody getting no special treatment. Hell, they be in the comments talking shit about Bella in her space. So we supposed to be quiet for you, lady? Please drop the bells in the chat.
All right, so listen, I was actually going to tell the people, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and drop the vloggers emote in the chat. Because again, right now, I just want to show appreciation to the vloggers. For the haters, I apologize to you. I do not want you to leave. You know I have a high respect for you and everybody here. If you did, yeah, if you could.
I get all of that. But whenever I'm in the comments over here for the last week or so, or if I get in the box, it is the disrespect that I get from Trina. But if I give it to her, it's a big issue. And I'm just not going to do it. I'm not. Because if I start doing it, I'll get blocked or, reported, all of this fuck shit. And I don't do all of that. But if
But I
that's
don't
what they
care.
want me, if that's what they want me to do, I will start
Ooh,
doing it. I'll start reporting every time I come up here and get attacked by this trick or
attack.
anything else.
You the one cussing me out.
I'm talking to her. I'm not gonna be
So hold on,
disrespected by
Trina. I would like
when
to
I
hear.
don't do that fuck shit.
All right, so for the haters, I did request just going forward, if y'all could just not have any interaction. You feel like the interaction has been negative. So y'all just, she didn't say anything to you, you didn't say anything to her. Again, I want everybody here. So if y'all could just not say anything to each other, that'll work. But I do not want anybody, especially the vloggers, let's be honest, they help us do our job. I don't want none of y'all feeling some type of way. Everybody is welcome here. There's no. So
I
I
just
just
want to
want to
point
make
out she
that
been
clear.
calling me all out my name. right? I have not even cussed at her, right? I'm all type of tricks and every W's. We supposed to be protecting the live, right? All type of names, all type of profanities, not giving a darn about what you just said about protecting the live and acting like you got some sense, right? All because I said please after she said she was gonna drop in the first place. The
I was
real issue
disrespected
is,
last week
so
and
now I
didn't say
can't
nothing
talk.
to you.
So now
I
I
was
can't talk. She got
disrespected
to talk.
last week
She got to
in the
talk, but I
live,
can't
and I
talk.
didn't say
So
anything
I
to
can't
you.
talk uninterrupted like she did. Would that be
Yes,
possible?
Trina.
Just that I want to
Yes,
just know if
Trina.
that
Dude,
was
I'm
possible.
sorry, Trina.
No, that is fair.
Oh, I don't
That
need your
is fair.
apology. Thank you. I
Fuck
appreciate
it
it.
then. I'll keep talking then. Shit. Anytime I try to be respectful to you,
But this is what
then
you're
it's always
but
some
I'm
fuck
supposed to do
shit.
what? But I'm
You're
supposed to do
right.
what, Bella?
I'll mute to
But I'm supposed to
respect.
do what, Bella?
I'll mute to respect you.
But I'm so wrong
Bella.
for saying please. Lady, you're a joke.
Okay.
Mama joke and your ugly
The
ass
hell,
child.
you're a
How
joke.
about that?
You're a joke.
I said what I said.
You're a joke.
And I'll show you and your
You can't
damn
show me
pole,
nothing.
your
All right. I do not want the boxes to get revoked. I don't want the boxes to get revoked. TikTok is not playing. If y'all cannot have any resolve, I get it. But TikTok not playing. I cannot allow that. We can listen to the clips. As you can see, the first one ain't even hectic. They just discussing what's going on in the trip because it is a case that is actively going on. While the case is going on, the panel is open. I want the vloggers up here so they can get recognized for their hard work. So if I'm gonna have to start separating it, vloggers in the panel separately, jurors in the panel, then because I'm trying to get y'all to coexist. If that's not gonna work, that's cool too. Let's continue on with the show. All right, Bun Bun. Yeah, I'll bring back the people that want to be a jury. I will bring y'all back after the vloggers come up. Again, I want the vloggers to have a moment where they can get recognized for their hard work. The supporters give the panel. It's all appreciated. We're going to be listening to the clip as they're being gifted. If you are a vlogger, come up. Request up. And we will gladly have y'all here to show appreciation.
Grand Rising, everyone.
Good day, these
How you doing this morning?
Good day, D TikTok streets.
All is
Appreciate
well.
y'all for letting me up here.
Yes, ma'am. Likewise.
Gift. I appreciate every last one of them. Bella does as well. All the bloggers up here appreciate y'all as well.
Thank you. Thanks for having us up. We really appreciate it.
Of course. So this is something I would like to do every Sunday. I attempted to do it last week. Last week the boxes got revoked before I could even do it towards the end. So now I'm gonna have to do it at the beginning of the show, and I'm okay with that. So it's 2 more spaces available for the vloggers. If you're here, you usually vlog. We just want to make sure that we're giving recognition to the vloggers. Request up. We're going to pour into you. Continue to do the work that y'all do. It is all appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Not only does it help myself, it helps multiple platforms. But on behalf of Accountability Court, I definitely would like to say thank you. We have one more space available for the vlogger that wants to come up so we can pour into the vlogger. But thank you all.
Good morning, Bella.
You all help in your own special way. Thank you, Toxic. You all help in your own special way. You vlog in your own special way. So what one doesn't have, the other does. So it works.
Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank you.
So it works.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
All right. So we have the vloggers up here. Yeah. Thank y'all. I'm just gonna recollect. Let's bring it back. Again, the case is LittleTouch versus FOE. Thank y'all for the gifts.
She told me to scream how you want to, baby. And that's what I did. And I was just having a good time. And when I walked around and came back, I was fixing to give sis the phone. And that's how all of that got recorded.
Oh, that's why I thought that was T Money lie. That was Auntie lie.
Mm-hmm.
That was Auntie lie. Auntie was lying.
Yeah.
I ain't Glam and Duffy.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna drop down, but MrsNetra, you did exactly what any woman would do. You know, any good woman that's looking out for her sisters, you know, that's exactly what you would do. And so I appreciate you for LT if she don't. And like I say, if I'm ever out somewhere with y'all, please come in because I can, you know, sometimes. I like if I'm hanging out, I want to cut a rug, you know. So I might drink a little too much, but make sure you grab me. I ain't gonna need no chaperone. But if you see any men that's looking sketchy, and I'm gonna thank you for it, because one night of pleasure can cost
Thank you, Mad Max. Thank y'all for gifting the panel. Thank you.
And you did right. I mean, I've been cussed out from head to toe about it, but it's all right. It's all good. It's a touchy subject for me. You know, and I hate to see people always trying to peg you as a bad person, because if you wouldn't have done anything and something would have happened to her, you can't win for losing with these people on this TikTok, because then they would have had something to say about you not helping her, and oh, she's harmed and this, that, that, you know. So, and then they wouldn't have, out of everybody there, they would have only blamed it on you because you're FOE, you're the face of FOE. You see what I'm saying? So anything that to make you look bad or to try to make it look like this is not a family unit, like I don't know where they don't think dysfunctional families are, because every family it don't make it right, but hey, you know, dysfunction happens. Everybody is different people. Everybody has different personalities. Everybody's not gonna always get along. But when it's all said and done, everybody's adults and should know how to conduct themselves and carry themselves accordingly. And I was an advocate like Quay for Miss LT when she would be around here and people saying things about her. But after this, when I chunk up the deuces, I'm just gonna tell you like this, because what I have seen, I just logged on and she was the first person, and I skipped right past that. I don't know what she's saying over there, and I really don't care, because that is not. Please don't put yourself in them type of predicaments no more, MrsNetra. You're a good woman, and I'm being honest. You are a good woman. You got a good heart. And you are there for people. You see what I'm saying? And you're one person. You can't cater to everybody, but you show them.
You just gotta let people, you know, say I'm like. Sometimes you just gotta let people do it. Like, I'm the type of person.
But Shanice, it's not right for you to get drugged all the time.
Let me finish. But it happens. Like, it's not my first rodeo, like, and it's not gonna be my last. At the end of the day, I'm cutting her off. I choose to cut her off. I don't know how anybody is going to act until they do it. That's what everybody that I met from the internet. Some people has been shocking. But I could see this coming with her. Not only that, halfway in the relationship, I started getting told that she liked this. Well, she's never showed me this part of her. But now, 2 + 2 is 4. I choose not to fuck with her no more. I'm not messing with that woman no more. She's had 3 years with good relationship. So y'all got to realize she done spent the night with me. More than what she done went out to eat with me several times. We partied together. I've had other people around her in a house.
Strolling and messing talk. Thank you for gifting the panel.
Never. So all this is like a caught off guard for me, because you don't act like this to me. I'm like 3 years friendship. Everybody. Socks and all. You ain't never done this. So now it's I need some content. Now I'm content creating. She switched on me and she never should have switched. Because I'm switching. I'm not playing with her. She's done. The switch.
And then she's dragging Glam. She's dragging Callie. And then and then all these other folks.
Thank you for helping with the live
And that's what
goal.
I came up here for because I was asleep. I got
Yeah, glad. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
got dental surgery tomorrow, but Miss
Thank
LittleTouch,
you,
I live
original.
less than 4 hours from Atlanta. I've already contacted my attorney, and I've already contacted the Fulton County Clerk of Court. You thought that Princess was being nice by just filing a cease and desist? Fuck that. I'm not doing no cease and desist. That don't do shit. I am filing a full restraining order against your ass as of today. Because I know me and I know you. So next time you come around me, if I do something to you, I'm completely fine. So I'm asking you nicely to please stop yelling my name from the mountaintops and leave me the hell alone. That's what I'm asking you to do. That's it and that's all. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. You can enjoy your entertainment over there. Leave me and my husband alone. I understand Auntie Netra's stance on the don't say what I was gonna say, so I'm gonna just say it in my own live. Whenever I go live someday, one day. But I'm gonna hold on. But I'm gonna me and my husband yelled her name. She said we stole $200 from her. The fuck is $200?
I don't know what you talking about.
We yelling her name. She just was yelling my name, nigga. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Talking about
What
Graham.
you talking about?
We're not switching up. You just let it go.
But you can take her on. You can take her on your trip.
And all
And
that
then you
stuff.
got a family still. When this TikTok is over with, you still have a family.
We know you need the
People
money.
have
You
to
need the
realize
content, though,
that.
little bro.
You know, you
Take her on your trips and let her run
Thank you,
your
I am
trips and
50.
your shit.
Take under your wing, little nigga. Straight up.
Because as a matter of fact,
Thank
she
you
owed
for the
me money.
gift.
Because me and Callie was paying for her stuff. But I kept telling Callie,
Bridge,
her son
thank
ain't
you.
gonna let her go nowhere with no money.
Yeah.
Her son ain't let her go nowhere with no money. He paid off the trip with the lawyer. He ain't gonna let her go nowhere with no money.
Strolling,
So
thank you.
go ahead, y'all go ahead.
Boy, you don't know how your life in danger. Wait. No.
Hey, y'all, I'm
It is
gonna
what it is, thank
Boy, you don't know how
you.
serious you is with me. Boy, you better stop playing with me, boy. Nigga, I ain't on the internet with
Grab
you.
your daily heartbeats, y'all. Thank you.
Drop on down and we can talk about the Diddy. I'm watching. I'm watching.
Why ain't scared of you, boy? Hey, you better stop playing with me, boy. You don't even know how to Alright, okay.
Don't say nothing.
stop it.
Nothing.
Alright. I ain't saying nothing else. That's why I say I ain't want to be around that sis.
They look at this as entertainment. This is not entertainment. It really is not. This is not, and numbers, I got numbers. Do you think all them 13, 14,000 people support me? Them people don't support me. Those are people that are just spectators, and the numbers don't mean nothing. And that's what people, I'd rather have quality over quantity any day. You see what I'm saying? I love posting my videos, and I might not get number 2, 3 hits, but I do it for me. So when you
All right, so she said quantity don't mean nothing. She wants the quality. So the quantities, a lot of people watching. For those people who are watching, can you please grab a daily heartbeat? Can you please run up the likes? Let's do the free things. So if you're able to just at least help run up the likes, if you do not have a subscription, that's cool. Just do that free thing. Run up the likes. If you are subscribed, drop your fave emo in the chat for your fave creator. Grab your daily heartbeat. You know, just the simple things to help with engagement, because like she said, it's the quality over the quantity. She get the W for that because she ain't lying.
Let me say something, because I got to, Miss Blessing. Because a lot of people won't clap from this. No disrespect. A lot of people want content from it. A lot of people want to have a response. LittleTouch been saying Duffy and Glam name all in the hallway.
Let me finish.
Let me finish, please. So where it's funny to some of y'all, you weren't there, Bray King. You should
talk about him. You can't live without talking about it.
And not tag and antagonize them
Live without talking about
in a
it.
situation that don't have nothing to do.
He talking about me. I said his name.
So it's not funny. It's
You
not
can't live without talking
funny.
about me. Nigga, I ain't never talked about you. You can't live without talking about me. You obsessed with me. Boy. You obsessed with me. You keep talking about me. You always streaming me. You pathetic as hell, boy. Now you can't come up. Nigga, stay down there while I'm talking.
In 4K, I would like for you to come up.
Yeah, like, no, you're not gonna be the show today.
Boy, obsessed with me, man.
It's a lot of shit I'm not
I ain't never.
LT been talking about
you and that. Nigga, you obsessed.
No, let me tell you. Let me say this. Like, because this ain't your moment, Braid. This ain't your moment.
Yeah, man, you need to be, man.
You weren't there.
I know child it's the truth.
Yeah.
In 4K, if you can request up, I would like for you to get recognition in the panel as well. In 4K is another great vlogger.
Bella, I'll drop for her. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. And you bloggers do an amazing job, and your work is very much appreciated. Thank you so much, Bella and panel. Thank you.
Thank you, Toxic. All right.
This ain't no attorney moment. This ain't no play moment. They were in what I said. This not your moment. No, you're not coming up here. I stand on
4K, are you still here?
Bro. I don't, bro. I don't care about none of them folks,
Receipts only.
I'm telling you.
Are you able to come up?
Talking. He don't have to talk up here though. Understand me? This is an FOE moment.
That's the problem. Talk about me, man.
Duffy, let me say something. That it be the people involved that don't have nothing to do with it. It be the we've let the other platforms have they say. We've let the other platforms say what they didn't know, but we know the truth. We were there. Duffy,
thank you, Big Butter.
The nigga hand in his hand. Ain't no punk in it. And none. He approached the man. He wasn't afraid. So Duffy was there. You weren't. This has nothing to do with you. Respectfully.
You don't know me.
Respectfully. You're not coming. This ain't your moment. This ain't your moment.
Thank you for the subscription.
That wasn't losing. But you don't know me. You said something, I ain't said nothing to you.
It's just not your moment. This FOEs. We were there. We know what happened. She done started a bunch of shit, and y'all can have her take on your next cruise with you. All I know is she's not going nowhere else with FOE. She's a liability, and y'all weren't there. You weren't there when she was screaming Duffy name in the hallway. You weren't there when security
was talking to me.
Doing it.
You want to talk to you? Leave me alone.
I always wanted to be some mess with y'all.
Why I'm waking up till folk keep talking about me? That's what I'm saying.
Duffy got every right to talk about it. His name is slung around. Just like when they slang your name around, you talk about it. You gonna protect your name, Bray King. So I don't know why it's so much trying to be involved to a level of now y'all gotta be arguing. We're not switching a line to that today.
Man, do whatever you do, bro. Do whatever you do.
We're not switching a line to that.
Thank you.
Like Blam.
Everybody can choose now to turn on y'all buttons and go.
Wrong for everything we wrong on her shit. And all that she was insinuating all that shit. I was over there.
Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the gift.
And she dogged him yesterday. But if he would have listened to me, and only reason why I'm not gonna say it, because Auntie Netra asked me not to. But if he would have listened to me, she could have been gone on by her day. I said leave her fuck alone. Leave her alone. Let her do what she wanted to do, because guess what? The internet gonna spin it however they're gonna spin it anyways.
Yeah, it was going to be I had to do. I'm sorry. Why you even bring that up? And we told her not to.
Nature, I'm glad to see you back and that you had a good time fighting for the using Brother Dusty Glenn. Y'all hope y'all okay. Y'all know.
Hold on, let me block your favorite comment cousin. They said it's a cult. They going to the
Thank
kingdom.
you for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you, Keisha.
And tell your ass we're gonna hurry up and get you out of here. You should have dropped in this live by now. If you don't have to be here, but please don't publicize it because you really won't be here. You can tiptoe out next door. We don't care. We don't. It be 300 of us in a room when we go touch grass. We don't give a shit because y'all got 1,000 people gonna follow you on the internet. Okay, miss us with the bullshit. So we touch grass with 300 humans. We just had over 100 on the cruise. So at the end of the day, one bad apple will not spawn nor be missed in the bunch. Bye. Y'all tiptoe your asses out of here. Go ahead, Rose. I'm sorry, FOE.
Hey, good morning, FOE, Glenn, Duffy. I love y'all. Everybody on the panel. I miss y'all so much. One thing that I want to make mention when Elsie was because remember she modded me instantly when she said mine activated. I got modded instantly. And one thing I noticed that when LT had that first drink, she was asking a complete stranger that she did not know to watch her drink, that she was putting a napkin over it. Saying that to say, and I went and rewatched the live again to make sure, and replayed it a couple times to make sure that I seen this correctly. I ain't no telling what she had going on with the drinks up there either. Because she didn't know who was watching them and who she had what where. And she did have more than one drink because I watched her come back to the second and the third. Because she was lying. So y'all got to keep that in mind too. And ain't no telling who she had watching them drinks. Because I don't think that man was from folks.
Thank you, Curve.
I really don't. So whoever, they could have been doing whatever and putting whatever, in them drinks for doing whatever. And that's my 2.2 on the situation. So I wouldn't even feel feed into what LittleTouch got going on. Just keep her on over there. Now y'all know what's going on and where it stands. And I wouldn't take no opinion. You make the opinion on your own, big folk. Because that was out of pocket. All this mess is out of pocket. It's out of order. It's way out of order. It went too far. Especially some people was trying to protect you in the beginning. So yeah, I seen it in 4K and I replayed it. MrsNetra, if you want me to send that live to you, when she first hit that button after the phone incident happened and the security came over there, let me know. I send it on over to you so you can see what's going on with your drink. You hear me? Because them men could have, I'm telling you, the way it looked, when she left that drink with that napkin on it the first time, I was getting a trip going to the Bahamas. That was like, I wouldn't want to travel with her again because it was.
All right, so vloggers, thank y'all for coming up. Again, I will be doing this every Sunday. I want y'all to request us so y'all can come in the panel and they can show love to y'all and show some sort of appreciation. Vloggers, if you have a Cash App, go ahead and drop it in the audience. I'm going to open up the audience. Drop it in the audience so they can support you that way as well. If you do have a Cash App, I recommend you putting it up as a backdrop going forward the following Sunday. So if they want to send something to the Cash App as well, they can do so. So thank y'all very much for coming up.
All right, thank you, Bella. Thank you, Accountability Coordinator panel and the comment cousins. I appreciate y'all for having me. I'll put my Cash App down there if y'all want to contribute. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks everybody for the gifts. Thank you, Bella, for having us up. We really appreciate this. Really, we really do. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts.
Absolutely. All right. So they're going to drop their Cash Apps in the audience. In the meantime, for those who want to come up and deliberate the case, send a request. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank y'all.
Judge, how do I file a grievance with the court?
All right. I'm listening.
Yes, I want to file a grievance.
Okay. So.
Okay, come through, FOE.
Yep. See, we have FOE here. Hello, MrsNetra. Good to see you.
Trina, please.
So no.
You know what? It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, you're fine. Again, because
drop me when you want to, Billy.
It looked like they still wanted to drop some more gifts on you. But okay, so if anybody else, no problem. Again, no problem at all. FOE is here. If y'all want to drop the emote for the FOE family, drop the emote. If you want to drop the yellow hearts, you may do both. All right. So yeah, I'm opening up the panel for those who want to be jurors for the cases. All right. Hold on, where is... If y'all want to come up, just let me know. I see some people requesting up, then it's retracting. y'all request, so just let me know. We'll bring you up with no problem. All right. Based on everything that was heard,
I would like to give my deliberation
yes.
or whatever it's called. So look here, I didn't like that stuff that Nietzsche said correlating Diddy to Little Touch. I didn't like that not one bit. But taking that out of that, I told Little Touch this morning, I think she need to just get off of TikTok, right? Give it some time and give Nietzsche some space because I feel like they do love each other. Honestly, they do. And I feel like they're both kind of being swayed by. Well, I don't think Nietzsche's necessarily being swayed. I think Little Touch is being swayed because she's got all these hundreds of people in her life and they're pretending to actually support her. And so I think that's kind of swaying her a bit. But I think if she kind of lets her emotions die down, Little Touch does, but that's the thing. Little Touch is very easily influenced. It just depends on who it is influencing her. I just watched her this morning when she didn't want the dancer to come up, and Michelle said no, let him up. She instantly switched. So I think she is easily influenced. It just depends on who it's by. But I think they both really love and care about each other, and Little Touch may not be socially, you know, she might be a little socially awkward. She might not be, used to having all those people around that love and care about her. And I think that self-sabotage is a bit at play here, right? It's like, dang, do all these people really care about me? Do they really like me? Do they really love me? So let me push them to their limits and see how much they'll take from me. And then when they stop taking it from me, oh, they don't love me no more. I don't think that's fair. I think they need to give each other a little bit of space. And maybe, set in place some boundaries to where it's like, okay, look, you can't come on those trips and stuff with me, but we love you. We want to make sure you're good, but I can't have you in close proximity with me. You just have pushed me too far. But I think they really care about each other, for real.
Okay. Princess. Princess, your mic is on mute.
Now let me be wrong.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, no worries.
Yes, I agree partly with Trina. I'm 61 years old and I do a lot of cruises and by myself and with family. So I'm always watching my surroundings, and I think MrsNetra did the right thing, even the group, to make sure that LT was okay. And people, my family, they watch out for me, not because I'm 61, but, they just watch out for the whole group. So I think that was a great idea, because there's people who are there to do harm on people sometime on those cruises. They do a lot of watching. So that's my point of view. I'm like Trina. I think that she do need to get off the app a little bit and just kind of regroup and make sure that she does not cross any boundaries with MrsNetra. And that's it for me.
Thank you, Princess. So we do have MrsNetra here, aka Judge Trendsetter, aka the biggest. FOE is in the building. Drop the FOE emote in the chat. Drop the yellow hearts in the chat. MrsNetra, I do appreciate you coming up. You are a business woman, but you're also very busy while being a businesswoman. So I do appreciate you coming in today. Is there anything that you wanted to speak to? Thank you for sending out that subscription, Zenas, if I'm saying that correctly. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being.
Thank you. Good morning, Bella. Good morning. Shout out to FOE. I really appreciate the support. But I just want to speak a little bit about the situation. I'm not even so much. I think now about the true situation and the behavior that's coming afterwards. So I know a lot of people saying that we've allowed a certain type of behavior, but I've never been in this situation. I've never had to protect somebody on this level. We've seen it in 4K. There are so many women out here in real life that don't get a chance like LittleTouch did. And the way she has come back to this internet and repetitively made this be a joke or content, I don't get down with it. I choose be in her presence again. Choice. Um, until you feel what I feel on this end, with everybody taking it and not seeing the true side, the flip side to what if. Either way, I was going to be drugged. Either way, if it would have happened, I was still going to be drugged. She wasn't embarrassed, baby. Let me tell you what she sent my sister this morning. She said that me protecting her sent her back to a place where she said this on live, that she came from when someone did abuse her. You might want that, Miss Sophia. You might want that on your hands, but I choose not to. Me protecting someone should not send them back to a place to where that was the worst part of it. If that man saying that we're about to F you didn't and saying let's go, shouldn't have. So I don't know you down there. You're not important enough because you give that same cheerleader spirit as the rest of the women that has made it a joke. Oh, Sophie, excuse me. She know who I'm talking to. I'm not here to argue with y'all. I did the right thing. And hey, the Bible says that you'll rather believe a lie over the truth anyway. So why would I argue with you when the word didn't? Okay, Bella, I'm glad that you are doing good and continuing to rise in your court. I feel like this. Her life was saved. Her life was saved. And I'm continuing to live on. And that's me playing that good music in the background. That's my tone. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, Bella, I feel like we made the right choice. She will not be on any more FOE trips. That's another choice that we made. That's right for everybody else. I just found out this morning that this woman was actually running down the hallways, up and down, screaming and hollering, and security had to come. I really thought that was just something people was like running up and down the hall. But no, I just found out from 2 FOE members that even one had to come out in a bath towel because they thought something had happened to her. I'm your celebrity. That's why you down there in all caps, because you want somebody to see you. I'll sign the back of your neck tomorrow. Excuse me. But we're going to tattoo my name on you. So you ain't got to jump up and down in all caps, sweetie. We know you're in the room hating. Period, poo. But yeah, she ain't going nowhere else, Bella. You hear me? And now she takes him a sister.
Like, I would like to say, Judge Trim said, I do think, like I said, I ain't like that stuff you said this when you said about Liddy, but that ain't got nothing. That's neither here nor there. But I do think you did the right thing. I know you love LittleTouch, and you just, you need some space. So you did the right thing, and I hold you high. You stood up as a woman. That's what you're supposed to do. Now,
And you
I
know
don't want
what,
you to say
Trina,
that
there
Diddy
is
stuff
a
no
such
more.
thing. And there is a such thing in life as healthy boundaries, not just boundaries.
Oh yeah.
There is a such thing as healthy boundaries. And I do not have to continue to go places and have to worry about if somebody mistreating her. That's not a comfortable place to be in. And I'm going to enjoy myself. We spend a lot of money and a lot of time together, FOE. We don't want to be around that. As grown women, 50-year-old women, we don't want to be around that. I should not be watching her to that degree. So the woman down there that feel like it's okay, book a trip. Book a trip. I want to see how many trips she finna start taking for real. Book a trip, and when she get through running up and down the hallway on the ship with you, let's see if she go back with you in your suitcase. Thank y'all for the gift. Thank y'all for the gifts and the love.
can't say who asked you to watch her because they was saying the whole time before they went on the trip that they not gonna look out for Lil Touch. They gonna let Lil Touch act a fool. Da, da, da. So y'all can't say who because a lot of y'all was saying that. And to be honest, it ain't about babysitting. If I go out somewhere with with 4 women, 10 women, however many women. Yes, well, I'm watching all of y'all. It's not watching, but like, yes, like, we all on the same time. Yeah, what? Yeah, no, we all came together. We leave together. You want to hook up with a motherfucker? You got to get home first. Tell that ninja come get you. I don't know, but yeah, I don't play that either. So, and I don't, and I'm in my 30s. So you can't say it's because they older. I'm in my 30s. I never played like that. No, ma'am. Ain't no setting no drinks down. Ain't no watch my drink to some ninja in the club. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Yeah, it's none of that. Ain't no hunching on the dance floor. It's none of that. It's none of that. It's none of that. So, yeah, I guess I've been a cock blocker all my life because I don't play like that. Baby, you came with me, you're leaving with me. Exchange numbers with that ninja and hit him up when it's daylight outside. You understand? You may not even like the nigga when the sun come out. Shit.
You know, Bella, it's just really weird that people saying the word babysitter. Nobody's babysitting nobody. If you go out with a group of girls or just a group, say you going to a club and one of the ladies is saying, oh, I'm going to leave with this random person. Y'all just going to sit there and just say, don't say anything. And, but y'all came as a group. I just feel like you should leave as a group with everybody unharmed.
To the bathroom, we going to the bathroom. You about to go get a
Exactly.
shot, we all going to get a shot. We move as one. We may as
Exactly.
well be conjoined. Hey, look here, and I don't care how many of us it is. Look here, we're gonna move together. We're gonna move through this thing together. So
I
I
agree.
don't understand it. I really don't. This
I
is new
don't
for me.
either.
I've never met people, especially women. I've never met women with this mindset ever.
No, because when we go out as a group, for me, my group, we move as a group. Just like Trina said, we move as a group. These people, it's people out there that mean you harm, and I want whoever I'm with to come back the same way we left. So it's just weird to me. I don't care how old you is. Like I said, I'm 61 years old. I still move as a group. So just call me weird or call me a babysitter. I don't know, but that's just how I move. So everybody can come home, go home safely.
That's the thing. Like, we're women, and it's not even. It's so many things that women have to look out for. You got women that might be jealous, and we ain't talking about women that know you. Do y'all know how many cases and stories there are of beautiful women who went on trips and excursions, and some weirdo came up and splashed acid on their face that they didn't even know? Do y'all know how many times women have gone on cruises and never made it back home, and their family is fighting for justice 10, 20 years later because of maritime law? Because you're at the mercy of the waters? No, that's not a game. That's not like, it's not light. And I really, like I said, I don't get the confusion of it at all. I don't understand this whole, like, well, just let her go with 4 men that none of us know. I'm not letting you go with 4 men that I grew up with. Not letting you go with 4 men that I'm related with, too. Like, what? What's the purpose of that? What is y'all about to do?
And then now
No.
then you blaming Miss
And you
Nitra
been
and the
drinking?
group if
Hell
they did
no.
that. If
And
they
she's
let
been
her
drinking. She's not
go.
sober. She's not in her right mind to be like, yeah, this is what I want to do. She's been drinking. Hell no. I'll call the police on y'all myself. Get on somewhere.
Yeah, but if Miss Nitra and them didn't do anything, they would have just let. Then it'd have been a whole different story where y'all let her do this and y'all saw it and nobody said anything. It's damn if. Oh, can I? You know what I'm trying to say. If you do and you don't do, you know the
Yeah, and
words.
can I ask a question, Bella? I see LT is here, and I know this is her case, but I did want to ask a question for the audience, please.
Yes.
So I want to know specifically because initially you said this is LT versus FOE, right? Then you played the full clip. Now, when it comes to the situation with the men and Miss Nitra and all that, I've said several times I think they did the right thing because just the optics of the opposite would have been, devastating, honestly. But in that clip, We went into Glam talking about she gonna file a restraining order just in case she see LT again and she have to do something. We went into them talking about how they don't want her to come around. I mean, not come around, but come to any trips anymore. So my question is the case specifically about the situation with the guys or the cruise as a whole?
That's why I said so. The cruise fiasco,
Mm-hmm.
Little Touch versus FOE. So it's
Yeah.
as a whole. So I
Okay.
wrote down the accusations that FOE has against Little Touch. So I'm glad you asked that because one, they saying that she was sitting on Lynn's phone. She was looking for it. She left her drink, which was a liability. Said that it was a guy that was licking on her. Big Quay felt like Little Touch embarrassed the group. Glam feeling like she needs to put a restraining order on her. Claims that $200 was stolen. Said that security had to intervene because she was running up and down the hall screaming Duffy's name. So there's a lot of accusations surrounding Little Touch involvement with the trip.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that for me personally, I'm going to go ahead and say that I do think the situation with the guys was handled the best way they could at the time. But those other things that you were talking about, I think that's the mess, and that's where I would like to play it today. So I'm gonna drop down to that kind of stuff. Okay.
Hello, hippie.
Hey,
Let
how are
me
you?
answer. It is a whole. It is management's decision. It is FOE. Several things happened on that cruise that I was not aware of, nor a lot of people. We separated on that cruise. A lot of us didn't see each other until the day before it was time to leave. And we found out, I didn't know that she was running down the hall and security had to come and stand there. 3 guys. I didn't know that. Yes, management. Yes, management.
Just Transator, no disrespect,
Hold
but
on,
that's a
hold
lie.
on, lady.
I never talked to
On.
security
I'm not gonna
at
speak over
all.
you. I'm not speaking.
So
Okay,
look,
I'll mute up and let you
just
talk.
be patient. Be
Hold on,
patient.
because I'm going down when I finish. I'm not speaking to you, LittleTouch. I'm speaking on the court case. So, security had to come in certain situations. She can sit here all day and repeat and tell the story to you all, but I'm just giving why. I heard her one time, not knowing it was several times, running down the hall screaming. Now, when I said she was running, I thought she was playing because I was like, Curtis, I know you effing lying.
You thought she was playing.
Hold on. At first, I'm thinking, that's my phone. At first, I'm thinking that it's kids. When I say it to Curtis, I'm like, that's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking kids running down the hall because there was a lot of kids on the ship. That's why we're not doing another one with children. But when I heard Little Touch screaming to the top of her lungs, that for Siobhan and Duffy, now I know that was her running. And 2 other people told me today that Little Touch was running down the hall screaming and hollering. So I wasn't putting the footsteps with the screams. I just thought she walked out the room and was screaming, but she was screaming to the top of her lungs. So that's Little Touch. You know, now I'm talking to you. You know what you done, Little Touch. These stories that you're coming out here telling, this is why I have chose.
No disrespect, but they lied
You're
to
not
you,
telling the
and you
truth
believe
about
in the
your
lie.
actions on that ship. It's just as simple as just admitting
As
your
I
actions.
say, no
Okay,
disrespect to
Bella, that's what
you.
happened.
As
And she
as
knows what
as
she
as
done.
you are saying that I was running down the hall several times, that's a lie told to you, Miss Netra.
Were
I
you
respect
screaming,
you,
Lit Touch?
but you
Were you
believe in the lie.
screaming when I heard you?
I wasn't running down the hallway.
Were you screaming to the top of your lungs, Little
I
Touch?
did come out of my room yelling, but it was one time and one time only.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, y'all
That
have
is
a
a
good
lie.
day. Thank
That is a
you.
lie. That is a
Thank you.
lie.
Before you go,
Look,
damn.
What was you coming out screaming about?
The
Davis
night
is welcome
that
to come back
that was
up.
the night that was the night that Team Money was calling security and she was threatening to hit me with the ice bucket.
Okay, so hold on, Little Touch. I did get a message. It says, ask Little Touch about the rash she was picking all week. What is that about?
I'm being childish, bro.
Yeah,
About
that's
what? Asking about the rash. What are they trying to say? What are they implying?
They just said you was picking at a rash all week. I don't know.
I'm gonna drop down
That's
because I
not
know you
even.
probably
This
need
is
this
shit I'm talking
box.
about. Y'all steady wanting to pick on this lady. That's not even fair
I'm gonna drop
or
down because
relevant.
I
So
think
why,
y'all need this
look,
box, and I
Touch?
appreciate
Why
you for
would you
having
have
me.
ran out the room screaming though? It was like you couldn't like call security or nothing. I don't. What was going on?
Okay, Trina, as I just said, that T Money called security, and I basically told her to get the fuck out of my room. She only paid 500 on the room anyway, and that
Only.
was under the table. And the
Listen
room
though,
was
little touch.
15.
Don't say
The
only
room,
now, little touch. That was
I
something.
said it. I said it in anger, and I asked on my live earlier today that I started my live. I asked for T Money to come over to my live because she blocked me on the phone. So I can't call her and give her a direct
Why was she about to call
apology.
security, little Touch?
Y'all don't let me finish. So I'm Bella, ask your people up here to let me finish, please.
But you talking about you trying to call her on the
You keep
phone?
cutting me off. You keep cutting me off, Trina. I'm trying to talk. Please,
Go ahead, Lord.
respectfully. So, when first of all, T Money came into the room yelling at me about the bag being on the edge of the bed because that's where I had it, and she didn't give me time to take the bag off the bed. I was looking for my wallet. That's why I put it on her bed because I was packing up my stuff to get my bags on the outside of the door so the luggage people could collect our bag for us to depart on the next day, which would have been Monday. This was Sunday night around after 11 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock. It was around 1 o'clock. And I was trying to get my bags together before 1 o'clock for them to pick up. So, when she came in the room and saw the bag on the edge of the bed, she said that the bag was near her medicine. The medicine wasn't even on the bed. I saw her reach in her purse and get her, which her purse was on a table across from her bed. She reached in her purse to get her medicine. It was not on the bed. She's lying. And secondly, when she threatened me with the ice bucket, I ran out of the room hollering. Yes, I did. I was hollering. I was getting the attention of my FOE people that was in their room. Okay.
Can I ask
So
you when that
she
was? What
called
day was
Amanda,
that?
don't say Amanda, hold on, Amanda. So when I was hollering, Miss Lady, Miss what's her face, had already left out of the room. When I came back to the room, there was no security guard to talk to me. And Amanda, when she helped me with my bathing suit, I was upset about something that was pertaining to somebody said something to me about what happened at the club. I was upset about that. And Amanda came and calmed me down, came in my room, helped me with my bathing suit.
take your time.
See, I have been attacked from the dance Friday night to Saturday. Am I
Hold on,
right?
Judge. Judge, can I
What's
ask a question,
what,
Judge, please? We're going around the Mulberry Bush. What Trina was asking about and what we were surprised by is what Ms. Netra just said, which is security was called before that because she was in the hallway screaming. And we trying to figure out why was she in the
security
hallway
guard?
screaming instead of
No
just calling the
security.
people.
Wait a minute. No
That's what
security
we were
came
losing
to
in that.
me.
Like I'm not trying to be
No
funny, but you're
security
talking about a
came to
bunch of
me
stuff that's not answering the question.
Yeah, I was surprised by what Ms. Netra said. That's what we're trying to
because
understand. Why was you in the
Trina,
hallway
there would
screaming before
never
that?
a
Can I
security.
speak?
There would never a security guard to come to say anything to me. That is a
That's not
lie.
what she
That is a
said.
lie told.
Babe, they may not have said anything to you,
That's not
but
even what she said.
They were in the hall along with Ryan, the room steward, and
There we
another
go.
room steward. They
I
were
didn't see no security, Amanda, because when you came in the room with me, there was no security that came to my room or any of that. So
But that
for anybody to say that happened, that's a lie.
right, but I that's why I asked you what day was that, because the day that happened with T Money was what day? Sunday when you were packing.
Yeah, that was Sunday. That was
Right.
Sunday night.
So
Yeah.
you just said you
So
ran
the
out
night,
screaming.
so the night that the night that you came to calm me down, that
That
was,
was
I believe,
Saturday.
Saturday. That was
Right.
Saturday.
But you were also in the hall screaming. I had to
I
Different
tell
was
you.
day.
screaming because somebody had
That's what
said
you just
something to
said.
me about Friday night that was a lie,
But that's
and
the
I was
point. That's the
responding to
point they're
that.
making.
Oh, there we go. Siobhan, thank you for helping us out. So you saying when she was screaming on Saturday, Siobhan and Duffy, like Miss Netra said, it was because she was upset from the night before? Is that right,
Somebody
Siobhan?
said something to me,
Correct.
said something to me downstairs, pool and all of that is that.
So
Little
to make it
touch. You just said it did not happen. It was a lie. It was once. Now you just added a whole
No,
nother
I
time.
said what I said
No,
is
no,
a
no, no,
lie.
no.
Is
That
it?
is
They
what you
saying that
said.
the
No,
security
wait,
guard.
stop.
They're
Little
saying
touch.
that the security guard
Stop.
approached
Hold
me, and
on.
that is
Hold
a
on.
lie.
You cutting me off now. Now hold on. Because you came up here and said that it's a lie. First off, Nitra never said the security approached you. She said it took 3 security to stand outside of the room. You said that
That
it
is
had.
a
I
Hold
lie.
said,
on. Hold on. You said that it happened once when T Money tried to hit you with the ice bucket. But you just now confirmed with Amanda that a whole nother night that had nothing to do with T Money, you were in the hallway screaming and Amanda came to calm you down. So it's not a fucking lie. So
clock
it's
it.
not a freaking
And I
lie.
said it was one security and two other. It was 3 gentlemen, one being security, and 2 of those men being housekeepers. The story she just came up here and told was a
I
whole.
haven't talked to
Hold
a
on, let touch.
security.
We let you
I
tell
never
and
talked
go
to
around, ring
security.
around the rosy. Hold on. We done ring around the rosy. These are 2 different situations. The situation that she is talking about with T Money was the night before we left. The things that was spoken of earlier was during the cruise days after Friday, that Saturday. Little Touch was running down the hall screaming and hollering. Now she washing dishes. Lit Touch, you have been caught up in so many
Why you do
different stories.
see that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit.
Oh, she know
That's
what she's
that
doing
bull
now.
right there. That's that bull right there.
Yeah, she is telling different stories. And
But
look at
then you
me.
want to come off mute doing dishes and stuff. See, look, see.
like she did when T Times up there crunching in her damn ear.
Not only
You
that,
sound like
security
a
had to
trip.
step up on Friday night between her and Lin Lin. Now she's sitting on live telling people that she think Lin Lin is the person that scammed her. Lin Lin is nothing
What?
like that. She is a nice woman. Lin Lin did not scam her at all. And so now she's upset about the phone situation, but the phone was looked for several minutes, and come to find out, Lit Touch is sitting on the woman's phone and says she didn't feel the phone vibrating. From her mouth, I didn't feel the phone vibrating. Lit Touch, you're sitting on the phone. You don't feel the phone vibrating. So the woman got upset about it. The woman was upset. You're sitting on her phone. Like, it's just the fact that you did all of these things and you will not admit to your
And
wrong,
that
but you will
y'all going
text my
on live
sister.
saying
Hold
that I
on.
stole her
You
phone,
will
and that's
text
not
my
true. And that
sister.
is a
You
lie.
will,
Girl,
you
Lynn
will
don't need your
Bella,
text.
are you
money.
gonna let me
Lynn
talk?
don't
Are they
need your
gonna
No,
let me
money.
because you
talk
already said
and then
something,
keep
Lit
cutting
Touch.
me
Let
off?
Siobhan say what
Bella, are they
happened.
gonna let me talk and keep
You
cutting
girl,
me
You go
please,
off?
you been
next.
Well,
talking
I
for
was
a
here
week.
before you, Little Touch, so I want my
Yeah,
turn. I
so we
just
want to make sure that everybody in the panel, especially those who were there to witness the event, Amanda, she was on the trip, Siobhan. She was on the trip and her name was mentioned. I would like to hear from Siobhan next. Miss Netra, if you could just hang on, because I understand this is a hot topic because it is surrounding your business respectfully. So I truly understand why you want to be here to make sure things is cleared up and understood. Little Touch, this is her case. I understand wanting to speak to the situation at hand. So I appreciate all y'all patience. I would like to hear from Siobhan.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Miss Netra. Good morning, everybody. I do want to say this. So for the timeline, Friday nights, right? I always like to speak to things that I was present for. So I wasn't there inside of the club. But from Saturday, LittleTouch, you hollered in that hallway every day, if we're going to be honest. Whether you was asking for me to put on your lashes, whether you was talking to somebody, whether you needed a bathing suit, it's not what you do, it's how you do. And you know you were wrong, if we're going to be honest and be real. The blame game and the over talking and the stories to compile to try to make it seem like FOE or any of us individually tried to do anything to you to harm you. If anything, we was rolling with you to protect you. Let's be real and be honest. One thing I can say, when you were on that cruise, even when we went separate ways, if we ran into each other, we made sure we were good. So I don't like the way you trying to spin this and make it seem like people are bullying you. Have we been talking about it? Have we been antagonizing? That's what they do on Messy Talk. That is pretty Bella. But I have to say, that is the truth. You were screaming and hollering. And just because security didn't come and knock on the door, don't mean they wasn't up there. And Ryan was the man that cleaned our rooms, and he always had to check on LittleTouch.
And can I address a comment about why was she allowed to go and why did we bring her to a cruise? Mind you, that I have stayed in the same house with LittleTouch. LittleTouch, every time I go to Atlanta, I make sure she is one of the first people that I call to fellowship with. We have gone out to eat several times. I have never, ever seen her act like this. When the day started leading up to it, I'm the one that was saying, y'all, she don't act like this in real life. You're not going to get what you see on the internet. I was shocked, respectfully. So for me to be in this situation, I have to make the better choice for me. We had a whole matching pajama day with probably almost 10 women. She has never been left out from my standpoint. She knows that I have loved on her. I have trusted her. I've gone to bed with her in the house with me. She's never been a threat to me. She's never treated me wrong or nothing. So for her to go on this cruise, that me and my husband, we never been on a cruise. And even for my husband to see her carry on and to hear her screaming and hollering down the hallway, that's embarrassing. For me to trust you, LittleTouch, again, to come out and be with us, and me to say, she not going to act like that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this woman not like that in real life. So you did what you did, and I'm standing on what I said. No disrespect to you. I still love you.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Not to be
I
around me or
didn't
my
do
husband.
anything wrong on
Okay,
the
well,
cruise.
you have a good day, 'cause you gonna overtalk
Y'all
me.
are making
Even on
me
Monday,
look like a bad person, and I'm not. And I'm not.
Nobody said you was a bad person, but on Monday
Yes,
at
you
the
are.
restaurant,
Y'all are making it y'all are trying to
on Monday
make it
at the
look like I'm
restaurant, she
slow,
decided to
like I
start
needed
screaming and
all this
hollering and crying
babysitting
too.
and all this attention, and it is wrong. Somebody walked up to me and told me lies that a security guard approached me and told me and warned me, and that is a lie.
Okay,
I
so
don't
That is
know
a lie.
who
one
said
moment,
that,
because
but
that's
that
what I'm gonna
wasn't
do.
said
So hold
today.
on. So LittleTouch, let's make this simple. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you come off mute. I'm gonna ask you simply yes or no. I'm gonna read off the accusations. I just need you to give yes or no. Okay? All right. Unmute your mic, please. All right. So one of the accusations, it says that you were sitting on Lynn's phone. They were calling the phone. The phone was vibrating. Were you sitting on Lynn's phone when they was looking for her phone?
I did not even know that I was sitting on the phone. I got up and there was a couple sitting beside me, and he saw the whole entire event. Okay.
Little touch. Yes or no?
Okay. When I realized that
LittleTouch. Yes or
what?
no? Were you sitting on the phone? Yes or no?
Yes. I got
Boom.
up and I handed her the phone.
That's it.
I handed her telephone.
That's it, LittleTouch. It's yes or no. She said that.
And thank you. I do appreciate that, Trina, because Miss LittleTouch, I need you to understand. There is other cases,
But they trying to make it seem like I was sitting on the damn phone purposely. And that is a lie, Bella. You gotta understand how people trying to make this look. And it's not true. I did not know I was sitting on somebody's damn phone. That's what they trying to make it look like. I was just sitting there purposely letting the phone vibrate on me. I don't feel that's right. That is not right.
Well, can we say though this in court though? Like we just answer Bella's questions, and y'all
I have
haven't
not
allowed this stuff
lied
throughout the
about
week. She's already
nothing.
seen the
I have
live.
not lied. They trying to make it look like
Live
Blade. They trying to
here.
make it look like I was sitting there
Oh,
with a
now
phone
we
on
must
my
be dealing
butt
with a
and
damn
just
dodo bird.
vibrating. That's
I
what
don't
they
got
trying to
time
make
for
it
this
look.
so
nonsense.
Miss Low Touch, I need you to stay focused. And believe it or not, that
I
shit's
wouldn't let
only
your ass
recorded.
come nowhere with no.
There's multiple
Baby, I
questions
wouldn't
that
take you to the hot dog stand.
Trina, you ain't no better. You did some shit too on TikTok. So you can't
okay,
sit here
so
and
hold on.
talk.
We're not gonna make this about Trina.
Here
This
we
is not about her. Let's try to focus. So okay. The answer is yes, you were sitting on the phone. The next thing was Amanda herself, she said that you
I
literally
did not know I was sitting on the phone. Don't sit here and say it like that, like I knew I was sitting on a damn phone. That's how you're making it too.
I specifically said there's multiple
If she
accusations.
calling her phone and it vibrate and I sit up and I realize there's something is vibrating on me, I must look and see what it is. And it was her phone. I gave her a damn phone. But to
Just
sit
little
there and
touch.
make it
Just
look
let
like
her
I was
finish the
perfectly
questions.
sitting on a
I
damn
think
phone,
you should
that's
listen
not
to the
right.
rest of the questions.
So Miss
I
Low
think you
Touch,
should listen.
you're not allowing me to do what I need to do. I have multiple questions based on the accusations that were against you. And you're harping on one question. I'm literally just reading out what was said from the FOE members. For those who are new here, this is accountability court. Hit the follow button. I am here every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grab your daily heartbeat. It is not on sub only chat, so make sure you are engaging. This is Little Touch versus FOE. Drop the FOE emotes in the chat if you are going to support FOE. Drop the yellow hearts in the chat as well. Also, shout out to Auntie Kitty, makes the tumblers beautiful, all that. Now, these accusations came from FOE members. I'm reading them out to you, and I just wanted simple yes or no answers because it's multiple accusations, okay? When you go into a courtroom and they read out what you're being charged with, they're going to ask you, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? They're not saying, okay, well, I'm not guilty because X, Y, and Z. That's not how that goes. It's a simple yes or no over here. Please and thank you.
Can you let them know about the gift contest and the subscription contest?
Yes. So as far as the gifts and the subscriptions, if you are the biggest gifter at the end of the live, you will be a bailiff next Sunday. If you send out the most subscriptions, you will also be a bailiff. So it's up to the two people. Whoever send out the most subscriptions and whoever send out the most gifts will be a bailiff in this courtroom. Okay? So may the best person win as far as that go. So you answer yes to the first question. We're going to move on to the next one. Amanda said that you literally sat your drink down and had a stranger from the cruise watching your drink.
No, I didn't say that. I was the one that said about the run in the hall. I wasn't
Oh,
there.
so hold on, wait. I'm sorry. See, it's a lot. Thank you for clearing that up. So hold on. So the running in the hall, I do have that written down. So that's where that came in. Okay. But it was said that you left your drink. It was said that you had left your drink for someone on the cruise to watch. Did that happen? Yes or no?
Go back to retrieve it, Bella.
I'm sorry?
I said I did ask the lady, but me and her had a conversation. We both are originally from Ohio, and I did not go back to retrieve that drink at all.
Okay, but just so we are clear for those who are listening, you did, that is yes, you asked someone to watch your drink.
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. Another accusation. They said that while you were on the dance floor at some point that you allowed a stranger to put his mouth on you, as in a licking motion. He was licking on you. Did that happen? Yes or no?
No, I did not ask him to lick on me.
No. I didn't say you asked him to. I said, did that happen? Did the stranger lick on you while you were on the dance
He
floor?
didn't lick on me. He kissed on me. There's a difference.
So I did say that the stranger put their mouth on you, and then I tried to be specific. So they did put their mouth on you.
He kissed on me.
So that's a yes or a no. The stranger put their
Yes,
mouth.
he kissed on me. He did not lick me.
Okay.
But why are they making a big? But well, I have to ask you, Bella. Why are y'all making a big to do about a man kissing on me? I'm grown.
So I'm not making, so I can't speak for everyone else. I'm literally just going to ask the questions. As far as this, I'm just going to give what was the accusations. That's it. That's all. Okay. The next one is being said that T Money had to call security on you. Did that happen? Yes or no?
No, she did not have to call security. She the one is threatening to hit me with something. So if anything, I should have been calling.
Okay. Were you screaming Siobhan and Duffy name down the hall? Yes or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because I was trying to get his attention and Siobhan's attention because there was a lie told on Duffy.
Okay. Did Glam communicate to you that she wants to get a restraining order filed against you?
No. These are the lies that being told.
Okay. All right. So, based on those questions alone, one of the things that Big Quay said, she said that she felt like you embarrassed FOE as a whole during that trip. Do you agree or disagree of her opinion?
No.
Okay. FOE members, Netra being the head of FOE, stated that she believes you are a liability to FOE. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I'm not a liability.
Judge, can I ask a question while you're pausing there?
You can't answer because you wasn't on the cruise.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the judge. I'm not asking you anything, LittleTouch.
Oh, but you wasn't there though.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the judge a question. I'm not asking you anything. And it was specific to her courtroom, babe. Okay.
Right, but what I'm saying, Hippie, you can't say or ask anything because you wasn't on the cruise.
Well, I can ask whatever I want to,
Bella,
but
let
it's
me
not
say something
specific
about
to
that
the.
last
Hold on, Brenda.
question.
Hold on, Brenda.
FOE
Slow down.
embarrassed them own
I can
self
ask
every
whatever I want to,
motherfucking day.
but
Oh well, if she did.
wait, Brenda. Hold on now.
Hippie. I mean, LT
Yeah.
and Blackberry. Please allow Hippie to go because I'd like to go, and then Blackberry, please, and then you
Yes,
go
the
because I came
question
up
was
first.
about.
But allow him to ask his question, y'all.
Yeah,
Please.
the question was about the court because Drop and basically for the haters was downstairs saying that LittleTouch didn't have any representation or the people that support her were not allowed.
Do I have a voice in the?
And they wanted to
do
know.
I have a voice?
Hold on. Please allow me to
Bella,
speak to the
I'm
judge.
talking to Bella.
Please allow
I'm
me.
talking
Okay,
to
you
the
can speak to
judge.
her after me, though. Not in the
Miss
same
LT,
time. Hold on now. This ain't
Miss
FOE.
LT,
You better
he was
slow your
making
voice,
the point.
sister.
He was making a very good point that you didn't
Yes,
have any
the
support
question
up
was
here. So
for
allow
the
him
court.
to
This
finish,
is accountability
please.
court. So basically, Bella, it seems like the people downstairs were saying that it was biased in the sense that it was mostly people that did not support LT in the panel. So I wanted to ask you about that or see if you had a chance to address that.
Okay, so real quick, For those who are here requesting up, they're being brought into the panel. So there's no, okay, this one is favoring that one. If it's people that is requesting up that is speaking directly to the situation because they was simply there, hence they were on the cruise, or they seen what transpired on the lives, I'm allowing everyone to come up. So respectfully.
Long time, Bella. You took a long time now. Come on now.
For a long time. Hell, I done forgot some of the shit I want to come
Finally
up here and
got
speak
up.
on.
Let's push because I was gonna
Bella,
ask too, but we up here
I was
now.
hollering because there were lies told on Duffy, and I did not like it. And yes, I did knock on Glam door because I wanted to talk to her about the lies that were told about Duffy. And I still never got a chance to talk to Duffy or Glam about the lies that were told to me about him. So please, I don't want to bring that up, but if I need to, I will.
It's okay, LT. I was next. Hippie, are you finished?
To ask that question because they were tagging me downstairs, including Drop. And I
Thank
wanted
you.
them to be able to address it before the panel went crazy. Thank you, Bella, for allowing me to ask that.
Thank you, Hippie.
You're welcome. Thank
My
you, Nikki, for the gifts.
hello, everybody. Hi, Bella. Hi,
Thanks,
Blaze.
Roxanne.
Hi,
Thank you, Nikki.
panel. I had a couple of things I wanted to point out. First of all, I've never been in court where people were silenced to only answer yes or no to a question. People have always had the opportunity to express how they felt about whatever the situation is. They have never been limited to a yes or no. Let me make that note. Second thing is, how can a woman having a man kissing on her, having somebody watching her drink, and I don't know how many of y'all been on cruises, but we run down the thing, yell at our kids down the hall. A lot be going on. I mean, I guess y'all have not seen the image of all of the black people on that Carnival cruise that's going around and made its way through TikTok. It be going down on a cruise. So a cruise, if you have a problem with noise on a cruise, stay at your black ass home because there's 5,000 niggas on there doing what they do. It is not no nursing home where everybody is quiet. It's not ICU. People doing whatever they doing. We might be dancing down the hall. There's a lot of stuff going on. People bring their music boxes there. So you can guarantee with children and a lot of black people that it's a lot of noise. So I do not understand how a woman doing whatever she chooses to do on a cruise is an embarrassment to somebody else. Lastly, I'm going to say this. What it looks like that have been being done and it's consistent with the behavior of FOE is they watch every fucking thing you do so that they can antagonize and judge you about how you're moving. Because this sounds exactly how they was taking pictures of the woman who had her bags by the front door and they counting how many plates the woman set up to bring out. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the same thing. Y'all are watching how the fuck you noticing you supposed to be in your nigga face, smiling in his face or trying
Clock
to find you a
in.
nigga face to smile in, but you're watching who this lady leaving her drink
Clock
with. That's some shit
in.
I'll never see. I would never notice that. They have handlers on this woman. They watch everything this woman do to nitpick.
Clock in, Drop.
Bella, thank you for allowing me up.
Wait, Drop. Wait a
See,
minute.
they don't like the truth. That's why they paid to drop you, Drop. They don't like the truth.
Sorry, Rob, but the bailiffs did have to come and get you.
They don't like the truth.
I just want
That's
to
why.
add
And I'm
to
gonna finish
respond.
what Drop was going in. How was y'all having fun by watching LT so goddamn much? Everybody know what LT did, but ain't nobody else said about all y'all did. Somebody said they seen the men's coming out of other folks' rooms yesterday. Ain't nobody said that. How in the fuck almost 100 people done went on this cruise, but ain't nobody did
Wait,
nothing
Brenda,
else
what
for
you saying? Take a
LT.
step back. You just said something interesting.
Cousin, clock the fucking cousin.
Wait,
Like,
Brenda,
make
hold
that make
on.
sense, Bella.
Who was coming out of another room? I don't know, but I do
Oh,
want
that's
to.
what the people were saying in the comments yesterday.
Yeah, but I do want to respond to you and Drop just one time first. Specifically in this case, we are talking about LT and
It
FOE.
doesn't
If
matter,
there,
hippie. It doesn't
please,
matter.
please allow me to finish,
How
Brenda. I'm
in
not
the
being rude to
world
you. I'm
almost
not.
100
Please allow me to
people
finish and then you
went
can
on the
go.
cruise?
Okay.
Ain't nobody
On the
did
Please allow
shit
me
but
cruise.
to finish and then you
Liz
can
LT.
was
go.
not on the cruise
This
at
is the
all.
point.
Liz was
This is
not
the point.
attending that
If you
cruise.
were to if you were to be on the cruise and it's some random lady, that's one thing. but this person came with your group. I'm sure it was a group rate. I'm sure them people knew that it was a group there. So they are, in my opinion, they are responsible for the people in the group, and they're trying to be responsible because it is a business. So it goes outside of this just some random lady on a cruise having fun. So I do think that they should have been looking out for her and everybody else in that group as they did.
Hip it still.
Looking out
How
for
is it
somebody
almost
and
100 people and majority of the motherfuckers still speaking
Danger.
on what
That
this
was
lady
an
done supposed to do?
accusation. That was a false said thing. I was not in danger. If so, they should have showed proof. They should have pulled the men that said that to Duffy. Duffy should have pulled it and made it known to me who those men were. And it wasn't.
but
And
little
it
touch.
wasn't. They did not show proof of those men that were gonna violate me at all. There was only one man that was shown. And the man that danced with me, he was not a part of that equation because he talked to Duffy and they both talked about their careers, their businesses, and everything. He made it clear. He went to Netra with me and talked to Netra and told Netra he was not a part of that possible assault on me. So at this point in time, I don't believe that there were no men about to run no train. And they wasn't going to run a train on me anyway. Because I know karate and I know how to fight and I know self-defense. I know how to defend
Gonna beat
myself.
your
And I
ass.
wasn't going out of no club. Shut
Little
the fuck
touch.
up. Get her out of here, Blade. Because she is a messy ass
Right,
old
me
woman.
too,
She
Bella.
came on my
Let me
platform and
Bell,
talked very
she up here
nasty and
lying.
ugly to me. Miss Evelyn, get the fuck out of here. Because you ain't nothing to me. You're nothing
Hey,
to
Bella,
me
can
but
I
a
say something
crazy
while I got
ass
a chance
woman.
real fast?
All I'm going to say is I'm older.
So one moment, Miss LittleTouch, because again, I don't want my boxes revoked. I understand you're passionate about the situation because you're directly involved, but I do not want my boxes revoked. I need you to take a deep breath. Please calm down. Let's regroup. I do not want to have to put the chat back on sub only, so we can do the free part out loud. Just continue to run up the likes. Thank you for helping with the live goal. There's a lot of people watching. Please grab a daily heart me. It is all appreciated. We're here every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Accountability Court. Siobhan?